Every once in a while, a moment slips through the cracks of headlines and hot takes and reminds us what the whole story was about in the first place. Not optics, not protocol, not palace-approved poses, but love, unfiltered, unbothered, undeniable. And this week, that reminder came wrapped in rhythm, laughter, and a phone held at just the right angle. Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan did something quietly radical in 2026. They danced. Not for a gala, not for a camera crew, not for a carefully curated documentary arc. They danced for each other, recreating their 2018 wedding dance, while their daughter filmed the moment from inside the room where love actually lives. Meghan later posted the video on her official Instagram. The caption, "When 2026 feels just like 2016, you had to be there." And just like that, 10 years collapsed into one heartbeat. Because 2026 doesn't just mark another year. It marks a decade since Harry and Meghan began their relationship. 10 years of choosing each other through fairy tales and firestorms. 10 years of growth, grief, boundaries, babies, and bravery. And the author of this particular masterpiece? Princess Lilibet, the youngest eye in the room, the steadiest hand on the camera, the quiet witness to a love story that never needed convincing. Just like in 2016, Harry and Meghan swayed to Olivia Dean's "So Easy to Fall in Love." A song that doesn't shout, it doesn't perform. It simply exists, soft, assured, and certain, much like them. Here's the thing, no crisis manager can spin and no commentary panel can dilute. When you have this kind of love, you don't need emotional support poles. You don't need reputation rehab. You don't need a carefully timed press release to explain why you're still standing. This video does all the talking. They're not dancing at the world. They're dancing away from it, laughing, kissing, completely unbothered. And somewhere across the internet you can almost hear it. The collective gasp from what can only be described as beans and Misery Island. Because, let's be honest, some people are going to wake up, see this video, and absolutely lose it. Not because it's scandalous, not because it breaks any actual rules, but because it's joyful. Joy is the one thing they were never supposed to have. Not after leaving, not after choosing peace, not after refusing to play their assigned roles in someone else's story. Yet here they are, 10 years in, still dancing to the same song, still choosing each other. You already know what's coming next. By lunch, the protocol police will be demanding titles be stripped. Think pieces will be drafted at lightning speed. Someone, somewhere, will insist that happiness is a violation. All because a couple dared to dance in their own home. But here's the part that matters. This wasn't a performance for us. We were never the audience. This was a memory, captured by a daughter who knows her parents not as headlines, but as people, as laughter, as music in the living room, as love that feels so natural it doesn't even realize it's being recorded. And that's what makes this moment powerful. Not the Instagram post, not the caption, not even the symbolism of recreating a wedding dance. It's the ease, the way Harry looks at Meghan like time never touched them, the way Meghan moves like she's exactly where she's meant to be, the way Lilibet films, not as a spectator, but as someone who belongs inside the frame. This is what 10 years of choosing each other looks like. Not perfection, not silence, but continuity. 2016 to 2026. Same song, same love. New chapter. So let them clutch their pearls. Let them draft their outrage. Let them argue over titles, rules, and imaginary lines that were never theirs to draw. Harry and Meghan are too busy dancing. And if this moment tells us anything at all, it's this. When love is real, when joy is protected, when happiness is earned the hard way, it doesn't fade, it dances.